Hi, this is Pia Lepsen, and I will show you a little bit from my proof copy of Love and Disconnections. The ebook is already out, but it looks like this, and I wanted to show that in daylight because it's dark already at 3 p.m., so now I'm showing it when it's more daylight. And I have December 17th, 2021. This is the first, this is the cover. You can see here that it is the proof copy, but it will look more like this. Well, and I made this myself, all the illustrations and even the photo from the red from a red rose is mine. So, and it was coming the pictures after I was dancing, as I said, the 5 rhythms and. I danced for 17 years, started at 1997 with Jakob Dalin Khan, and most of these pictures are coming influenced by the time I was in the States dancing the cycles and the mirrors, 2003. And after that, I was coming out with a Mindre booklet, and I changed that and painted aquarels this summer. And also one of the dancers that danced with me in Sweden, Iliana, looked at this and has her opinions before I was printing this. So thankful for her opinions about this. She didn't dance with me, however, in the UK and the States, but doesn't matter. So here we have the background, the table of contents, and it is about pictures and rooms, longing for love, soulmate love, the wolf and behavior, twin souls, intimacy, a mother's love for her child, communication in love, my mother and her feelings, trusted in love, feeling safe in love, passionate love, love of nature, self-love, are you walking your talk, walk and be in presence, disconnections in love, the communication without being listened to, where are you in life and on the floor, misunderstanding and narcissism, do you have empathy, are you negative, playing the victim and mourning too long, yes or no, caretaking or codependency. Uh, Next is the victim, too afraid to speak up, gifts from the trees and healing, wisdom from an old man, love of a dog, intimacy and safe love, sources and appendixes. I have to say that the chapters here, the rhythms, is something that was coming years and years after, also after a lot of my own learning in complementary therapy, as I am now certified in this different kind of complementary therapies and also life. So therefore the title, and actually it was Iliana's idea to have names of the rooms, the pictures, so it should be more clear. So thank you again for that, Eliana. And the background shortly here is I started to write this book because I wanted to show how beautiful love can be and how hard it is to be in it. When I made my 27 silver moon cards, I began trying them out on people and showed them to Jakob Dalin Khan and Jonathan Horan, two of the closest followers of Gabrielle Roth's 5 rhythm practice of dance. I started dance with Jakob in 1997, and not too long ago he said, love them, please go on with this. This is your dream and don't change anything. More recently, Jonathan said, I love them, please don't ever stop with this work. These are deep things about archetypes. I can see more in them in your future work. Gabrielle Roth started 5 rhythms and its flowing staccato show the cows, lyrical and stillness, led by CEO Jonathan Horan, her son. The result is this book with pictures and words from my inner voice. It is a shamanic work coming from big experiences in life. It is a mixture of everything, and everyone can use it. I grew up in a suburb of Stockholm, Sweden. My parents survived the Holocaust, and I have listened to the stories about the war. Both of my parents came from Munkac, a Hasidic town in Czech Ukraine, as they called their country. Today it is Ukraine. My parents taught me to love everybody like myself, but in Sweden that is hard because there is widespread Swedish maxim that you should not believe that you are significant. Thus, it is extremely hard to do things without the approval of the big group. Swedish people don't like it if you think you're better in any way and will alienate you if you do. Mother came to Sweden as a teenager on Red Cross bus from Poland, and at the end of the war, and weighing only 24 kilos, and my father came later from Germany. My maternal grandparents and paternal grandfather um, died during the war. My paternal grandmother remarried and immigrated to the US, where she lived in New Jersey. I never met my grandmother because my father's stepfather did not allow her to visit us in Sweden. And my father was not healthy enough to travel to the US. I grew up influenced by two cultures and have tried to take the best of both, but I have had time choosing. I was educated in public administration and worked for about 20 years as an administrator and politician. I also have experiences from my own businesses. I have also had my father's dream to live in the US. I tried to live there a few times, but I still live in Sweden. I do not know if the grass is greener on the other side or if it is just an illusion. The first 27 cards are about love, all kinds of love. First, the love between a man and a woman, connected and disconnected. What is right? For you, it is something different than it is for me. Or is there a universal order in this? I don't think so. And so I painted the cards coming from my spirit, from my life, and I offer them to you to take in. If it triggers something in you, you can work with it. I think this book can influence you in much the same ways as my Silver Moon cards did. Take everything you see personally as it projects you on your life. I really mean it. You can, of course, read it is as a story of my life, but then only fragments will reach you, and this is not my purpose. I open my heart for you to take in things that you can use to work on yourself. I must warn you, I can be abrupt. The rest of the cards are about trying to connect more directly. Some cards are about not connecting at all. I have painted people around me who have not been working with themselves at all, but projecting themselves on everything around them. At the same time, I have worked with myself, and I can still see myself in those pictures. So, what's the big idea? Well, at least I am aware and can choose to behave in a childish way or not. I enjoyed making them because I could not communicate with those people without upsetting them. I prefer to express myself little by talking later. One of the people I portray is a priestess not caring for herself but only others. One is a personal advisor in a large organization who does not care about herself either, or another is a teacher. It's also about women thinking about love. Enjoy the book and let me know what you think of it. I will work with this book in workshops and different retreats as I do with my Silver Moon cards. Thank you to everyone whom I have been met in my life for being my teacher. First, my son Benjamin for teaching me to love unconditionally without words. To my parents for teaching me to rely on myself, knowing that I can do things myself and love everybody like myself. To my ex-husband for releasing me from my background. To my teachers for teaching me things that are fitting in my life. To Gabrielle Roth and her dancers for teaching me to feel my body together with my spirit coming out with my own tools. To the rest of my family and friends, God bless you all. If you have difficulties in a relationship during this pandemic, I can help with consulting. Or if you have problems with your children with special needs, special autism, I can help. As you can see, I have courses on Udemy. One of them is learning more skills in autism for moms and dads. There you can see dad's thoughts and mom's thoughts and also examples of activities to do with your kid. Also, please note, if you live in Asia, the culture totally different from how we live in the West. If you have an arranged marriage, that is quite different from the way we are living here. And then some pictures. Here is a longing for love. Soulmate love. Full moon prayer. The wolf and behavior. Twin souls. Intimacy. A mother's love for her child. Miscommunication in love. My mother and her feelings. Trusted in love. Feeling safe in love. Passionate love. Love in the nature. A few examples of it. I hope you enjoy it. So bye for now, and please let me know what you think about it. Here's a backside. So bye for now, and I wish you all a happy new year and a good Christmas for you that are celebrating it. Bye for now.